Hello, this is Kristen Bergen, an advisor in the School of Engineering First Year Advising Hub. I wanted to make this video quickly today because I want to help you prepare your four-year plan for your annual required SAM meeting that's coming up this semester. Your SAM meeting stands for Student Advisor Meeting. It is a required meeting, so you should definitely be thinking about putting it on your calendar. You'll have a hold on your account until we see you. So, what you need to do to prepare for that meeting is work on your four-year plan, which is where we are right now. Step one, we'll be getting to the School of Engineering Advising Hub's website, where we have all of our resources for the four-year plan of study. When we click on this, this is going to give you a lot more information than what I will be doing in this video because I really just want to help get started with your four-year plan, but please take the time to read through it. It's making you think about the things that you need to consider as you move forward, like prereqs and co-reqs. Do you know how to find prereqs and co-reqs? Where will you place all your other requirements? How does the ARCH fit in to your curriculum and your goals? So this is all the stuff to consider as you put together a four-year plan. We're going to click on Class of 2023. It's really important that you are always certain that the requirements you're looking at are for the Class of 2023. Class of 22 may have different requirements than are for your cohort, and the Class of 21 definitely has different requirements. Some students will Google their major template and they pull up stuff from like 2006. So one of the most important things that I can say is you as a student are solely responsible for understanding and knowing what your graduation requirements are. I don't say that to intimidate you or freak you out. I say it so that you kind of understand how important this four-year plan is. So when I open this up, you'll see the list of all the majors that are included. They're right here at the bottom of the sheet. So if we click through like this, you can get through all of them. To start, what you want to do is find your major. When you open up the sheet, you're going to look through and you're going to see more instructions, more advice, a way to make sure that your electives are still stating what those electives are getting you. At the bottom, you'll see elective options and major template footnotes. This stuff, like the design elective, the computation elective, you do not need to have the answers to that right now. You don't even need to be thinking about it for your SAM meeting, other than to know that those things are headed your way. For our conversation, we're going to really focus on this area right here. This, of course, is your major template. It should look really familiar to you. If you look over here, we kind of suggest a color code. Everything you've accomplished in green, everything you're registered for in blue, and then everything you need to do in red. How this might be useful is you may skip over a class like CAD and you don't want to forget to put it back a little bit down the road. I'm going to pretend that I've brought in Calculus 1. To Rensselaer, I did an AP credit. So that removes that from our curriculum. This number just went down to 13. So important things to know, 12 credits is a full-time student, 16 to 17 credits is where you want to be with that four-year plan in mind. 21 credits is overloading, over 23 credits is when you get charged. Calculus 1 brings in Calculus 2. So this is one way to kind of start to shift this document to be what you need it to be to stay on track. The other thing you want to do is you want to make sure that these elective areas are really tracking what you have accomplished and what you still need to do. So let's assume I did an IHSS course in the fall semester. I want to make sure that I say that I did my Haas inquiry requirement and, maybe it was communication intent. Pathway 1. To continue my pathway, let's say that I took another IHSS course that was in that pathway. So I'm putting 2. So I'm keeping track of what I've accomplished. Then what I could do is I could come down to later ones and say, well, I don't know what this is yet, but it definitely has to be my pathway 3. You know what? And I should make sure that it's my 4,000 level as well. Okay, so this was my fall semester. I did it. Let's make it green. It feels good to make it green because it's done. And now let's talk about the spring. So because Calculus 2 moved over here, we have to, again, put in another course because we're at 13 credits. We're going to put in another math class because we have to keep moving with that requirement. So I'm going to bring up DiffyQ just because it's the next one in line. This is where it really comes into that knowing prerequisite stuff. So I'm actually, going to stop and take us to the course catalog because this is going to be part of your four-year planning. Again, you always want to make sure that you're following your major requirements, so 2019, 2020. If we scroll down here, we can see programs. And we'll scroll down to mechanical engineering since that's what we're playing with right now. And this should look pretty familiar. And every engineering major really starts with the same classes. Um, but we could see that with Calculus 2 gone, I brought down DiffyQ. DiffyQ has a prerequisite of Calculus 2, so I know I can do that, right? Because I accomplished Calculus 2 this past fall. So going back to this, we can say that this is everything that I'm taking right now in the spring. I'm going to make it blue because I'm currently in it, right? 17 credits. So this is where you need to think about what you're doing this summer and you need to think about what you're going to do this fall. Because many of you do consider taking summer courses. I'm actually going to bring Physics 2 here right now. I'm going to remove it from the fall semester, and we've noticed that this number has gone down to 9. Again, 12 credits is full time, so we definitely know we need more courses in there. What you can do is go back to your catalog and look through, right? So if we know that we're going to have finished DiffyQ and Physics 2, maybe we look at the spring semester and see what prereqs we have accomplished for these courses. You know, maybe we go a little bit further down. It's always good to peek at what's headed your way. And of course, there's always Haas classes, there's always free electives that you can use in those spaces too. It's really dependent upon who you are, what your goals are, making sure that you are staying on track with the courses that you need. This is kind of the challenge of the SAM meeting. If you have any questions, I urge you to reach out to your SoE Hub advisor. You know, we do appointments Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We do walk-ins every Wednesday. You could even bring your laptop with you and we could work on it together. We have to know what you're going to do next fall to prepare you for registration in March. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it. We look forward to seeing you soon.